Hi everyone, welcome to the last part of my fragrances that are part of my summer rotation, and I'm so excited. You've made it like this through, that's not a sentence. You've made it this far. So yeah, so today we'll be talking about some perfumes that I wear specifically for, that I've been wearing in work, that are, a little bit, to me, I'll be honest, like I wear my strong fragrances, but I wear one or two. Like I'm not gonna do too much. Like I do one or two sprays and that's it. And I don't top it up after the day. That's what I'm sticking to. And sometimes actually if I'm trying to test a new fragrance, that's where I would wear it to, because I'm in there. Like I it's like 12 hours until I get home. So it kind of leaves a good ideas how it's performing. Okay, let's start with the one that oh, I'm scared to wear this into work again, and I'll tell you why. This is Club de Nuit Sillage, and this is supposed to be close to Aventus Silver Mountain Water. If you're asking me, they don't smell that close. Like it's not gonna scratch the same itch, I don't think. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't scratch the same itch. And I actually start to get what people said when they said it smelled kind of synthetic and sharp, and like a strong note in the beginning. But actually, it doesn't last that long. To be honest, I find like it lasts 5 minutes sharp. But like if you're really sensitive to like perfume openings, like I wouldn't suggest this. Like it's not smooth from the beginning to end. But I want to tell you something. Like this perfume is a beast. And people said like Club de Nuit Milestone was better, and I have been considering getting that, but if I'm gonna get it, it will be in a 30ml. And to be honest, even if this, like if I could have gotten a chance to buy this again, I would have bought it in a 30ml. Mostly because this thing is heavy, and it's the same with the other Club de Nuit bottle. Like it's so heavy that I don't feel like there's the luxury in that. It just feels kind of rocky, but it's beautiful. Like I'm not gonna hate on the bottle because of the scent. But yeah, this is beautiful. Like I wore this actually yesterday when I was going to pole class, and again, it has that sharp opening, but I love the body of it. It's smooth, it's citrusy, it's sophisticated. Like, let me spray it. Oh, here. Yeah, it's citrusy. But I do think, like, again, it doesn't scratch the same itch. It's definitely like super floral. So I think maybe it's those florals in the beginning that smell synthetic. I don't think it's the citrus per se. Like, yeah, the lemon is sharp, but like I think there's some white florals in there that are giving me mixed feelings. And actually I'm smelling this that I put on in the last video and this together, and I think they smell beautiful. Now my combinations do not make sense, and if you're trying to do, I do very much scientist with my perfumes when I'm mixing them, but if you're trying to do like fancy smells, whatever, like don't trust me, don't come to me for layering, because I just put on what I like to put on. But it smells really nice. I like the floral and the rose compared to it's just really interesting mix, I think. But yeah, it's sharp, it's long lasting. That's one thing I didn't expect from this, because it's citrusy. And Aventus perfumes don't smell that strong. And also I heard that this is supposed to be an old interpretation of the old Aventus. No, a new interpretation of the old Aventus Silver Mountain Water. I never smelt that, but I am keen to believe it because they don't smell too similar. Like I feel like they're 85%. Would I buy this again if I had the option? I want to say no. And I think maybe it's because of how big the bottle is, and I think it's also because of that sharp note in the beginning. I didn't expect to say that. I got this in spite of what everybody was saying. And I don't know that was the best decision. I should have gotten it as a smaller perfume, as a smaller bottle, but it's beautiful. I still love it. Like I won't lie, anytime I do put it on, it smells beautiful. But when I don't lean towards it. Last time I wore this, I didn't realize how powerful and projecting this thing was. And so I wore it into work, and I think I put 5 or 6 sprays. Don't do that, because I didn't realize how much it was projecting until halfway through the day. I swear I heard my colleague say, is it just me? And this was like maybe 3 o'clock. He was like, is it just me or I smell rubber in here, like rubber gloves? And the worst part is I knew exactly what he was talking about, because it does have that rubber quality like near the end. And I didn't think it was a bad thing until he said that. And I was like, I don't want to be smelling like, that powdery, like it made me like side eye myself. And this is why, again, people say like, again, projecting fragrances and strong fragrances are not for everywhere, but also you need to have confidence in what you're wearing and try it on, because like, don't wear strong perfumes if you don't want people to comment on it, because they will, like, because that's the whole point. They're gonna smell it, and it's not always gonna be like, oh, I like your perfume. Sometimes it's gonna be like, you smell like rubber gloves. And I was scared to wear this again until yesterday when I went to class, because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna hurt anyone, and it is quite fresh. And I actually do like it. I actually really do like it. It's just that comment alone. And I think also it was a big lesson to me to how projecting this perfume is, because it's a lot. He was like sat across like from me, like it was pretty far, like I think 10-15 steps away from me. So that says everything you wanted to say. And he could smell it, and everybody was like, yeah, I guess so. But I also wondered like if people knew that was me, because I wasn't gonna come up and be like, actually, I didn't want to do that. I would have been so embarrassed. So yeah, that is the first one, and it's citrusy. So a lot of these perfumes are gonna be like citrusy and workish, but yeah, we'll just start with the citrus genre. Amber Noir. This is one of my favorite. It's so hard to get, but I'm so glad I risked it all and found it, and risked it all and paid it, because it's one of my favorites. Now, I have said before, like, this perfume I got it because I got the Sandalwood something by Fragrance World, which is like inspiration on Santal 33. And I was saying in that, like, it has that same sharp bergamot note that Lady 01 and no, not Lady 01, Rose 01 and Delina has. That strong bergamot that like literally is so tangy and tart that it kind of hits you here. That's what I loved about that specific perfume. And for some reason I found like that note was so comforting to me when I'm so stressed. So that's why I got this, and the bottle is beautiful. But this is like, and these are all taking like inspiration from Santal 33. But I find Santal 33 is more woody and more deeper and more nuanced and, more complex. While the other one, the one that I tried from Fragrance World, was much, much brighter. It was much easier to wear, a little bit more fruity, a little bit sharper, like a little bit less well-rounded, but like it worked in that way. I liked it because of that. And I didn't expect that. In fact, like, I think that one lasts like 8 hours, and it lasted 8 hours. And actually by the end of that little sample, it was lasting much longer than it did in the beginning. And that's why I got this, because I thought it would scratch the same itch. Now, I do find like this is the middle point between Santal 33 and that Sandalwood Fragrance World. I don't remember the name, but I'll put the name in the bio when I find it. But essentially, you would find that like this is more, it's a little bit deeper, but it's not as deep. And it's a little bit more woodier, but it's not as woody. This is better blended and less sharp. So in that sense, it meets this middle point. And I think this does to Santal 33 what this does to Delina. Yeah, take away all the sharp, the hard to like bits, and make it say less. Like, I do find like these two are like, how do I explain this? Like, I'm trying to find an analogy that works pretty well. Like, I find like if Santal 33 makes you feel like, you're deep, your hotel, kind of like really sophisticated, like a 5-star hotel that smells like, no, that's a horrible analogy. But essentially, like, if if Santal 33 was the type of person who didn't really speak much and was super serious, this is the kind of person that like laughs, you know, they laugh, but like that's it. Like if you said a joke, they do the work laugh. They're like, yeah, that's so, yeah. They don't have much to say. They're introverted. It's not that they're boring, they're introverted. I think Santal 33 might be boring. A boring person or a very quiet person who's in finance, 6'5", blue eyes. I'm joking. But yeah, it's that kind of serious, like, I have serious things at stake. But this person has a little bit less at stake. And then the sandalwood one has even less at stake. It's party, but serious. Like, party, but serious and young. But yeah, that's what I like. And that's not to say, like, obviously anyone can wear whatever they want. By using age, I'm using like the idea of like seriousness and responsibility and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's an analogy. And then I sometimes wear this at work as well. I don't feel like I have to say much about this because I kind of have said it's like Delina. Take away the incense, take away the incense, the bergamot note. And because of that, actually, I haven't been feeling like wearing this at work that much often, but like I have been trying it out at work. It lasts crazy long, but not as long as Rose One. Or maybe it's the texture of the fragrance that it's less sharp and has something to say. This one is another one. I don't know if I would put it in the work segment. I think I just forgot to put it everywhere else, but it's citrusy. It's beautiful. It smells like Quita Ventus woman. Is it woman? Anyways, the gold one. I don't like, you know what? I don't like that they gendered that whole line, but I understand in a sense what it's supposed to do. Like, it's supposed to let you know like the characteristics the perfume has. But like, I genuinely feel like for me personally, like I find like I like any of the creeds. Like, to me, they feel very unisex. They don't lean any other way, you know what I mean? They're just different notes. They're not that's what I'm trying to say. They're not polarizing. I think when people say like obviously unisex, female or a male, they're talking about like the level of spectrum that the characteristics of the notes are, but like I don't think it leans too blue. They don't lean too herbal. They don't lean too sweet. They just like are perfectly in the middle. You know, so they're pretty easy to like. That's how I find them anyway. And this is beautiful. This reminds me of my trip to Malaga. And that's why I don't feel like it's a work one, because like I loved wearing, but it is quite serious. Like, it is like someone who's like wearing white, so they're never gonna let you spill their stuff. Like, they're, you know, when you wear white, you can't mess around. Like, they're wearing white and linen. And I don't think I would ever wear this to work because I really love the memories that I have with this. But yeah, I really like it. It's citrusy. It's somehow floral. It does smell a little bit like, I don't want to say this. It smells like alcohol in a sanitizer way, but like not in a bad way. I like that it smells like that, but like someone could say it reminds them of hand sanitizer. Do with that information what you will. But it's not an easy to like. For some reason, like I actually thought this and this would smell the same. No, not even the same vibe. Not even the same vibe. I don't think I would wear this either if I was, you know, going to work. Yeah, to me, this is like more fun, more brunch. I don't know why I put it here, but anyways, just so you know. And then the last one is Universal Oud. I don't think this is by Haramain, by the way. This is by Zara, the exclusive line. And I think this is when I figured out that oud was my thing, because it has that clean oud. It has that clean oud that's kind of in here, but very different. They go different ways, but imagine that clean oud. That's what this is. Like, I don't think, and I've been trying to figure out, because like it's beautiful, but it's sharp and pungent. And like sometimes, let me put it on. And it actually doesn't last that long. Sorry, I do this because like, I don't want to spray everywhere and spray twice. Like, I'm not going to do that. And I do like it subdued. But it projects a lot. It's very strong. It lasts like 4 hours though. It's not long lasting at all. And I can't figure out I can't figure out how to layer this. If anybody knows how to layer this, let me know. I wonder actually, let's do a little science. I wonder if the floral notes in this would kind of help. No, like I just don't know. Like it's not for layering. But I have been thinking of getting rid of this for so long, just because of it doesn't last long. It's kind of pungent, but I do like it. Like I actually really do like it. I don't think it works well in winter. I've tried it. It doesn't work well in winter. It doesn't work well with layering. It's just basically oud. But it smells so expensive. It smells like you're wearing linen. It smells like it smells like it smells like beautiful. It smells beautiful, but yeah, it's just the longevity and the pungentness that pisses me off. And then the last one I talked about a little bit, but we'll just go into it. This is Bidum Esam. I've been trying it out in work lately. It has the same strongness, the same kind of oud that's in this one, like that soapy kind of clean oud. But this one has more lavender, jasmine, I think. Well, that's what I smell. And I don't normally like those. They come off a little bit too soapy, and it does smell like it has some level of musk, but not strong. And then it has rose. It doesn't have any sweet notes. It's very, like, because of that, again, I do think like it's very split in the middle. So like, like as long as you like those notes, I don't think like you're gonna be like, oh, it's too sweet, so it leans feminine or whatever. I do think like it's straight bang in the middle. Like I think anybody could wear this, like even like as long as you feel confident in it, and because people will comment, this lasts a long time, so, and it projects, so you have to be okay with people commenting and you have to feel confident in it. But other than that, like I think it's beautiful. Is it a blind buy safe? No, it's not blind buy safe. This is not blind buy safe either. This is not blind buy safe either. People say it smells like dill, but that's what Santal 33 smells like. And if you like Santal 33, I don't know that you will like this, but I think that no, I don't think you can get this as a replacement, but I do think that you will like the scent profile, because it's the same. It's literally siblings, just different age groups and different, like, you know, characteristics and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, that has been my collection so far. I hope you really like it, and yeah, stay tuned. I'll have more videos to chat with you guys and kind of talk through what I am wearing and what I have found. I have some samples that I can't wait to share with you guys. I haven't seen a lot of people doing videos on them, so I can't wait to do a haul with you guys on those. But yeah, until later on, we'll talk then. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think about these perfumes, tell me what I need to get or what I need to get my nose on, because that's what I like, baby. That's what I like. I like opinions. Anyways, bye.